What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Traders Network Club channel. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to trade trendline breakouts. So if you're interested in learning this, stick through this video and I'm going to dive into the market. And I'm going to go ahead and show you on the charts what I look for and what I analyze. Alright guys, welcome back. So trend lines is pretty a beginner thing. It's pretty easy to find and snipe out trendline breakouts. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how I use the trendline breakouts with my MACD. Okay, so first thing is we're going to go ahead and find the trends. I'm going to go ahead and place some trend lines here. And I'm on the daily right now. You can use any time frame you want, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the daily here. So a lot of beginner traders will go ahead and see a breakout of the trend line here as price breaks through the trend line, and they get so excited and happy and they get inside the market right away. So if price is going up and price breaks through this trend line, right, we're expecting price to go back down. Okay, and I understand the concept of you thinking that. So you would go ahead and sell when price breaks through this trend line. Now, I'm going to tell you what I look for instead of just hopping inside of a trade just because of trend line break, okay? As we get this breakthrough in the trend line, I'm looking on my MACD for another confirmation that the market is giving me enough momentum to go ahead and break and go south. I'm looking for the lows, the highest low, the previous highest low to be broken, which you could say is you're on the MACD. This is the low right here, okay? Price goes and breaks through this low and breaks through the trend line. So I have a double breakout, okay? I have a breakthrough through the low and I have a breakout through this trend line. So that's going to give me the confirmation to go ahead and sell. This is the trend. This is the low right here. That price goes and breaks through and it breaks through this trend line. So it's giving me two supportive confirmations of a breakthrough. And then I'm going to go ahead and sell right here. Obviously, we do get a pullback here. That tends to happen is we get a pullback before we get the swing back down. So now once we go ahead and we trade the sell all the way back down, we're looking for price to go ahead and break through this trend line again. As you can see, okay, I got this trend line right here. So we're looking for price to go ahead and break through this trend line, which price breaks through the trend line right in this area, in the zone right here. But what am I looking for? My second confirmation is the breakthrough of the last previous low high, because we're looking for price to go up. So we're looking for the breakthrough of the last high, okay? And as you can see right here on this wick right here, my MACD shows that this is the previous low high. Price breaks through this high and breaks through the trend line at the same time. It gives me that double confirmation of the breakout. And we go ahead and we buy right here in this zone and we trade it all the way up here. And we can always, and I always have different examples shown in different videos that you can always look for support and demand. If you want to go ahead and trade for price to come back to supply. And I always use different ways looking for, different targets and exits. I look for the supply and demand sometimes as well. If price moves back to supply, I want to go ahead and take my wins and call it a day, right? But you can also go ahead and wait for price to go back down and break through this trend line. Obviously, you'll lose some profits, trading like that. We're looking for price to go ahead and break through this trend line as well to go ahead and sell, okay? And yes, price. So here we go. As price comes back to, so price goes ahead and breaks through this trend line. We got the breakthrough of this trend line. Now we're looking for the last low, which as you can see, it's this wick right here. Okay, and price breaks through this the last high. Last low. So we're looking for price to break through its previous high low. Breaks through this low, breaks through the trend line. So we have the double confirmation, right? That's not a straight line. So we got the double confirmation, breaking through the trend line, then breaks through this low right here, and we go ahead and we sell on this trade, okay? And as you can see, price comes all the way back down, comes and tests that trend line, comes back down, shows us a little double bottom here, we go ahead and we exit out of this. Okay, we look for those patterns as well. We can always keep that separate for a different video. I'm just showing you the concept of looking for these breakouts with the using trend lines, and I like to use my MACD in there just to give me that second confirmation. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple strategy. I mean, it's nothing crazy, guys. Now we're looking for the buy, so we're looking for price to go ahead and break through this trend line, and as you can see, we have the breakthrough through the trend line, but we're looking for price to go ahead and break the previous low high, which is right here as well. And as you can see, price does break through this high and does come back to retest this trend line. So we have a pullback, and obviously we get this push back to our supply zone. Okay, that's our target. If you want to use supply and demand for your targets, that's up to you how you want to do it. But I do use supply and demand to go ahead and find my exits. Okay. Then we're looking for price to go ahead and break through this trend line again. Okay. And as you can see, price does break through this trend line not till further down here. Okay. So this is probably going to be a short trade. Price comes back down, test it, come back up, and then we get this breakthrough. And we're looking for this last low to be broken through too as well. There it is right there. Price comes breakthrough. It comes in, even retest it right here. And this is where we want to sell. And obviously this is a pretty short sell right here because price goes ahead and breaks through this trend line back over here as well. But you're going to at least be in the money and you're not losing, okay? And as you can see right here, looks like price wants to come and get some liquidity grab. I talk about that in my shows. If you want to be a part of my VIP members in my Discord, I do live sessions every day of the week in the morning. And we go ahead and break down and analyze the market as we're live trading with my VIP members. If you want to be part of it, go check out the link below. You'll see my website. The Starter Pro membership is the membership as a VIP where you get the VIP access, okay? And we're doing amazing right now. You can always go check my returns. So then here it is again, guys. We got the uptrend, looking for price to go ahead and break through this trend line here. As we do, we get the break through the trend line, looking for the last high to be broken, which is right here. We have both confirmations, right? Both confirmations, trend line and the last low high got broken through, and we're buying, and you can buy back to supply, okay, supply zone here. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's it really for today. Pretty simple strategy of how I look for these breakouts. But I don't go just trading in just with the trend line breakouts. I have a lot of things that I factor in, which is my MACD, looking for those highs and lows to be broken. But I also use supply and demand zones, and I use divergence. If you don't know how I use divergence, go check out my one of my previous videos of me showing you what I look for in divergence using my oscillator. Okay, I look for those confirmations on all my trades, how I trade supply and demand, looking for breakouts. Okay, so that's a very important piece I wanted to bring in my strategy, what I look for when I'm looking for breakouts. There's obviously a lot of things that I factor in, and I'm just giving you the basics of what I'm looking for. Okay, with that being said, guys, appreciate it, man. Like this video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next time.